Hello everybody, Colton here. Welcome back to more College Football 26. In the last episode, we shut out the FCS Southeast. And we struggled a bit, but we got the win. It was a 50-point shutout, which is good. Now, in this episode, we are headed back into the Horseshoe to play the Ohio Bobcats. It's the Battle of Ohio. And hopefully we get an easy W. If we don't, I'm going to be extremely sad. Now, I think for this game, we're going to wear our blackout uniforms. Because it takes place at 6 p.m., so it's basically a night game. So, blackout uniforms for this game. And then just need to double check the team settings. Yeah, kick with the wind. Alright. So, let's start the Battle of Ohio. Ohio and Ohio State.
Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. Columbus, Ohio, and the old Horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Ohio Bobcats, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth as always.
And Ohio won the toss again. Really?
Guys,
crazy. Here's Ennis.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Ohio State's offense will have the football first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened.
All right, good rush.
And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible.
Another good rush. That's a first down.
You can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. To the ground, he's got it again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Ohio State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
I was trying to throw to Jeremiah Smith, but offensive line just can't hold down the defense. I don't know why.
The head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two
Oh,
teams
what a
to be
catch
as
by
good
Tate.
as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Scanning the field, it's Sayin.
Throwing it deep to Ennis. Oh, come on. That was bogus.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They just keep firing. Fires to the
There's Jeremiah Smith with the first down.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Oh, and there we go. First down, Jeremiah Smith.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. The Buckeyes had tough field position possession to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically.
And Julian Sainz keeping it. It's a touchdown.
Balls into the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
He's doing the gritty.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive, cap it off with a touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They march 78 yards down the field. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. So Ohio's offense will go to work for the first time. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game?
All right, got back to the original line of scrimmage.
Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things.
Incomplete.
He was trying to force the big play to happen, and there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to
3rd and 10 here for Ohio.
They need to get that controlled passing game.
And sacked.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Kenyatta Jackson Jr.
With
with the sack.
You just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent
Here's
is.
Ennis with the return.
So dumb.
They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So Reese, with that drive,
Oh boy, they knew that was happening.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job.
Oh, that was
rushing
almost
the
picked
passer
off.
and getting the sack.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. They get to him as he throws.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started.
Great, gotta punt it now.
Territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And that's a touchback.
Hit him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
Oh, come
A
on.
little extra time. On the move at the 30. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any
I
punishment.
believe that dude
They couldn't
wide
draw
open.
up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And how about this Buckeye defense? This is not all flash and score around here these days.
And when you've seen Ohio State really be great and make those playoff runs, you always pick out those big defensive linemen that can get their hands on the quarterback and get him on the ground like they did right here.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. And the defense stands up this offensive line. And
All right,
stuffs
3 and
it
out.
right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. And the Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. This drive will start start at their own 27-yard line. Give to the running back. Shakes off the defender. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Any speculation about Ryan Day's future, even after the loss to Michigan, was patently ridiculous. But now they've won the national championship.
Gonna throw to Jeremiah Smith, and he caught it, and he's in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. The give to the back. Turning on the Jets. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They go to the ground. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead.
All right, now the first quarter, we're leading 14-0.
And they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking downfield, it's Navarro. Caught close to the marker, it's Hendricks. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff to the lone back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Bobcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pocket breaking down.
And that's a sack.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And this crowd loves a good pass rusher in the line of Chase Young, the Bosa's
Excuse me.
The Buckeyes can get after the quarterback.
And when the crowd's going nuts like it does in the shoe, it just makes it easier to rush the pass. So the snap count is silent, it's predictable, and then you pin your ears back, and that's why they've had so many great pass rushers at Ohio State.
The Bobcats line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his.
Here's Ennis.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the
Throwing to Jeremiah Smith, and he's caught that. First down.
And got it to the 44-yard line.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
To the ground with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
He rifles one deep.
And that's a first down, Jeremiah Smith.
Stop, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Buckeyes have pushed it inside the 20. They'll run it. It's Peoples. Defense there is
1-yard run by James Peoples.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run?
3rd and 6 here. Throwing it to Tate. He's caught it, and that's a 1st down. Darnell Tate with that reception.
And when this quarterback is in a rhythm, this offense is really hard to stop. You've seen that on this drive. He's 3 for 3, but they're also running the ball well. Everything they're dialing up.
Whoops,
right now
didn't mean to do that.
And he never had a chance.
I was actually trying to throw it to one of my wide receivers.
That's a great job by the defense.
Doing that RPO.
I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that.
But it didn't go as I
The
planned.
defense was expecting run. They had the
2nd and goal here.
That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
And touchdown, Ohio State. That's ball.
No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football.
It's now 21-0 against Ohio, which is crazy.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. Got it in the middle. It's Hendricks. That's about as close as you can get to that.
And there's the 2-minute timeout.
And just a few breaths away from the 1st down. And the Bobcats come to the line. This situation.
We're going to show blitz here. The blitz almost worked, and there's a penalty flag, and it might be against Ohio. Offensive pass interference. Ooh, we're going to accept that penalty. Ohio's offense made a boo-boo, and that makes it 2nd and 10 instead of 1st and 10.
Looking to throw, it's Navarro. Got his man on the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out.
And they're going up tempo here.
To the air on 1st down.
And sacked.
And they got him at the 29.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
And Ohio's going up tempo again. Dropping back to pass, throws. Short of the 1st down. And they're going to punt. Wow, they use chew clock.
He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight.
I always forget chew clock is in the game.
Nothing but more tacklers. He's down for 24. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive.
There he goes. That's the kind of
1st down, we're going to take a timeout real quick.
Get it out to the 36. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Lost a throw on 1st down. He's
throwing it deep to Smith, and he's caught it, and he is gone. Touchdown, Jeremiah Smith.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. From the shotgun, the inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime.
And that brings us to halftime. We're leading Ohio 28-0. And there's Jeremiah Smith. He has 203 yards receiving, 2 touchdowns already, 8 targets, 6 catches. He's doing pretty good.
This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin.
All right, it's time to kick off to Ohio.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
All right, first and 10 for Ohio. They throw.
Makes the grab. He's loose. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Running it to the right. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Dennis. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field, too.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? And it's third down. You're trailing by so many points right now. The defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field.
All
Let's see
right.
if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying.
Really? I thought that was a first down.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Buckeyes line up, trying to move the sticks.
There we go. There's the first down.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a
Let's
first
go
down.
quick slants this time since it
They
popped up.
moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Quarterback moving out of the pocket.
Yeah,
And he just held
that
onto the football
was
too
not
long,
a good
and
play.
The defense rode him out of bounds and forced the loss. The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Ooh, and this is wide open, and there we go. That's a touchdown.
Touchdown Buckeyes! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't
Brandon
look much different
Ennis.
here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third
Just
quarter,
wide
march
open,
down the field,
nobody
there's
near
no
him.
end in sight for these guys.
And that's a touchdown. Easy touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Bowling Green is putting on an offensive clinic. They've built a big lead, and this one is approaching blowout territory. They're up by 21.
And touchback.
over Liberty. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Leaves it with the back.
Oh, man.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point.
Yep.
That looked like a
Not
pretty
doing
good
anything
run.
on that
Just
play.
wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Hendricks. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
Back to throw, it's Navarro. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
All right, third and 9 here.
Move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
We need a 3 and out.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here.
There we go.
Catch in the middle, it's Hendricks. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Bobcats will line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight.
And here's Ennis.
Everybody stays in
All
their
right.
range well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Looking to buy time. Outside the pocket,
I threw that into coverage.
It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
Well, that just shows you how much this quarterback trusts his baller wide receiver. He was double covered on that play, and still the QB tried to force it over to him.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country.
Gonna
They
throw it to
just
Max
can't
Clare,
get
and it's
him going.
incomplete.
He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they
Well,
keep that
got a
up here in the
punt
second
anyway.
half.
The Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
And it's out of the end zone for a
While,
touchback.
but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Ohio takes over the Bobcat offense, heads to the field. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Navarro. Makes the catch. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in, it's Jordan. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Here comes the heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
The defense has been so dominant
All
up
right.
front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. They get him down.
That's the end of the third quarter.
Play of the 3rd period. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from
All right,
this one.
4th quarter here.
After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Hauls it in. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to pass. It's Navarro. The throw to the outside is complete. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly.
Wow, blitz
That's why
play
he
did
seems
not
like he's in a
work.
great rhythm right now.
Why did that
Just
blitz play did not
outside
work?
the red zone, as they pick
I
up
don't
the
know.
1st down, they'll spot it at the 22. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Hendricks. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Quarterback on the keeper. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. The Bobcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
He worked his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. This defense has been lights out, stubborn on the doorstep. Can the offense finally find the end zone? He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense.
Oh, they're going to go for it, really.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back.
And they got the touchdown. Crap.
Touchdown, Bobcats.
Yeah, and how about make no mistake about it? Line up, bring in the big boys. You know, you probably have a good idea of what I'm trying to accomplish. 4th down situation, and the offense comes through playing with a little physicality, a little muscle.
Lining up to add another. They get the extra point on the board, but they're still down 35-7. So they played keep away and held it for 16 plays on the scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
All right.
The Buckeyes roll that
Time to
offense back
go
out
with
there.
chew
They'll
clock.
have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind
Because I just
you.
want
It's
to
over. Let
end
it
this
go.
game
Get
and
back to what you were doing that built this
take
lead.
my W and go
And
home.
defense obviously
Oh.
a few downs.
Wow, James
Last
Peoples
drive.
with
So
a
you gotta
great
put them on their
run.
heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal.
And 2-minute timeout.
We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll run it to
There's
keep
Peoples.
and this one will be stopped for no gain.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job of the base defense making a play.
And that's a great sign for this offense because this year we know there's been a little
Another
bit of
first down for
inconsistency.
Ball.
I think the biggest problem has been 3rd down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the first, and keeping this drive alive.
Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass.
Going to Carnell Tate and incomplete.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
And the Buckeyes are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. To the air, it's Sayin. Rushes on him. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, it's not going to really matter. Game's over. And once again, we win.
They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins,
All right, so Julian saying 9 for 16, 294 yards, 3 touchdowns, not bad.
And you start to understand who you are.
Jason Ball, 14 attempts, 53 yards, 1 touchdown. James Peoples, 49 yards, 6 attempts.
College football.
Not bad. Jeremiah Smith, 6 receptions, 203 yards, 2 touchdowns. Carnell Tate, 2 receptions, 26 yards. Brendan Ennis, 1 reception, 65 yards, 1 touchdown. Alright, not bad. Thought it was going to be a blowout, but we'll take a 28-point win. Alright, time to simulate to the next week. Actually, we got a bye week, right? Yeah, we got a bye week, so we'll just simulate to week 5. Actually, we'll just simulate to next week. Then we'll simulate to the week 5. Okay, nothing interesting right now. Sim ahead to next week. Alright, our first Big Ten game of the season against Washington. Cool. We're still number 1, which is good. And let's take a look at the top 25 standings right now. So we're first, Penn State 2nd, Georgia 3rd, Florida's 4th, Clemson 5th, Oregon 6th, South Carolina 7th, Texas 8th, Arizona State 9th, SMU 10th, Miami 11th, Notre Dame 12th, Indiana's in 14th. Wow. They beat Illinois. Crazy. Michigan lost to Nebraska. That's hilarious. Nebraska is in the top 25 now, as well as Iowa State. Alright. That's the media poll. Coaches poll, we're still number 1. Thank goodness. And Iowa and Texas A&M have joined the coaches poll. Alright. Well, I think I'll call this an episode, guys. So, with that, I'd like to thank you all for watching this brand new episode of NCAA. Why did I say NCAA? It's college football. Let me redo this again. I want to thank you all for watching this brand new episode of College Football 26. If you enjoyed it, smack a like on it, subscribe if you're new to this channel, check out my other videos I've uploaded to my channel, and I shall see you guys next time for more College Football 26. So with that, I'll see you guys later.